soulmates, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video I'll be showing you guys on how to go about the drafting of this beautiful cowl neck dress, as you can see on the screen. So I got my inspiration from T Couture. So if this sounds like what you're interested to learn, guys, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also thank you to my new and my returning subscribers. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. So guys, the first thing now to do is to go ahead and cut out your pattern. Okay, so you're going to be cutting out the back pattern because you're going to be using this to cut out the front pattern. Okay, so I've gone ahead to draft out my basic back pattern, as you can see. So I've gone ahead to draft out my basic back pattern, so go ahead and do the same. Then for the neck width, I used 3 inches. For the neck depth, I used 1 inch for the back pattern. Okay, then go ahead and draw out your shoulder slope, your armhole curve. Then from the shoulder, go down to your chest line. From the shoulder also, you go down to your half length. Okay, so this is very easy. And don't forget to input your zip allowance at that part. Okay, so after doing that, the next thing is to go ahead and measure out the neckline you have at the back area. So from the neck width all the way to the neck depth, I think I got 3.7 inches. Okay, so that is what I got for the neck curve of the back. To be sure of this, I went ahead to cross check it again, and I got the same thing, 3.7 inches. That is what I have. This is going to be useful in cutting out the collar at the back area. Okay, so in cutting out the collar at the back area. So after doing that, now I said we are going to be using this pattern to cut out the front. I went ahead to mark out 3 inches, as you can see, for the neck depth of the front. So then go ahead and cut it out. So guys, after doing that, now from the shoulder, I'm going to come down by 10 inches for my bust point. Okay, so just go ahead and come down by your bust point. Then after that, from the bust point area, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. So looking at the picture at the thumbnail and also the intro video, you can see that the back area was very low. So that is the essence of me coming down by 1 inch after the bust point. So you can actually maintain the bust point area like that, okay, instead of coming down like this. Then I went ahead to get a fresh paper. Then I'm going to place this back piece on it like this. You can see. Then I'll hold it down with my pin so that it doesn't move all around. Okay, so after doing that, now I'll go ahead and slash open this bust point line, as you can see. So go ahead and slash open the bust point area. Can see, then you open it up like this. So for the opened part, I'm going to just measure about 6 inches. So this actually depends on how revealing you want that cowl area to be, how full and how draping you want that part to be. Okay, you can make use of 6 to 8 inches. I think that is fair, so that it doesn't expose much of your bust. Okay, so after doing that, now go ahead and trace out the side. But before then, I'm going to measure out from the neck width all the way to the shoulder area. I'm going to measure out 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to just connect it all the way to the armhole area like this. After connecting it, go ahead and cut it out. After cutting it out, guys, I'm going to go ahead and trace all the part out, the side, the bottom part, and also the shoulder slope. So after getting that, now I'm going to place my ruler like this. Just watch what I'm doing, and I'm going to just mark like a straight line all the way to the center front. Okay, so the center front is going to be on fold. So when you are drafting yours, go ahead and put your paper on fold. Okay, so just rule out the line like this towards the neck depth of the front, you can see. So after doing that, now guys, I'm going to slash open these parts. I'm going to just cut out this part completely. You can see this bust point area we cut out initially, just cut it out completely. So after doing that, guys, now on this curvy part where I came down by 1, I'm going to also cut it out. So after cutting, now I'm going to reshape this armhole area. Looking at it, you can see that it doesn't have any armhole curve at that part. Looking at the style very well, you can see it. So I'm going to just blend it like this. So just watch what I'm doing and make sure the back area and the front area matches up at that part. Okay, that little armhole we have at that part. Then go ahead and cut it out. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. So guys, after cutting it out, guys, this is what we are having. So this is how the cowl neck is going to drape down. You can see what we are having now, and you can see that the back area also match up at that little armhole we have at that part. Okay, so you are going to be stitching up the side, and remember the back pattern has a zip allowance, so you add all your necessary stitching allowance. The front is going to be on fold. Okay, so I went ahead to bring another paper where I marked the neck width of the back, which is 3 by 1 inch. Okay, after doing that, now I'm going to just measure the front part, that is from the front neck width all the way to the shoulder of the front part. So what I got was 2.5 inches, and I'm going to place it at this part like this. Okay, so this is it to form the height of this collar for the back. So this is it after cutting. You can see what we are having. So at that part where we mark the 3 by 1, you also go ahead and cross check if it's up to the 3.7 inches we have initially for the back neckline. Okay, so after doing that, now you're going to place it this way. So the other part which I marked the center back is going to be on fold. Okay, then this other part is where you are going to attach to the shoulder of the front area. I hope you understand. So the other part where is going to be on fold is going to be around the backbone of your neck area. Okay, so you always see that there is a bone point at the back of your neck area. Okay, so that is where this part is going to be. The center back is going to be all the way. After stitching it down, guys, you can see you just go ahead and place the back on it like this, and when you put it on, you are done stitching, the cowl neck effect will drop very well, and the back collar will go all the way to the back area. Okay, so I have a tutorial on how to really sew a cowl neck. So if you're interested, I will drop it on the description box below. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. I explained well on how to really sew a cowl neck dress on that tutorial. So the next thing now is for us to go ahead and cut out the flare at the bottom part. Okay, so I went ahead to fold my fabric in a triangular form like this, because we are going to be cutting out an half circle for this flare. Okay, so to get the waist area, you are going to add 2 inches to your waist area, because it's not going to have a side seam, it's going to just have the zip area. So add 2 inches to your waist area. So mine is 30 plus 2 making 32. Then you divide what you got into 4. Okay, so mine is 32, then I divided it into 4. So whatever you have is what you are going to place on that straight line like that. Then later on you start curving it. You know how to cut out your flare. Okay, so if you don't know, go ahead and check most of my videos on how to do this. Okay, so after getting the waist area, now the next thing to get is the length of the flare. So you go ahead and cut the waist area out like this. Then the next thing is to get the length of the flare. Okay, so to get the length of the flare, what you are going to do is to subtract your half length. So remember the half length we are working with, so you subtract it from your gown length. So the gown length we are working with is 30 minus 16 inches making 14 inches. Okay, so we have 14 inches for the skirt length. Okay, which is the flare length. So you are going to just rotate it all the way like this, you know, like the way we normally cut out our half flare. So after doing this and I opened it up, you should have something looking like this. So that open side is going to be at the zip area of the back. Okay, now to get the slits at the front, what you do is to fold your fabric or your paper like this into 2. From the center front, you are going to go out by your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Okay, so I'm just going to mark this here for illustration purpose. So after getting that, you also determine how long you want the slit to be from the waist area or to the point you want the slit to stop. So just go ahead and slit it open like so. So you can use a lining for this dress, but I will advise you to make use of good fabric when you are working with a cowl neck effect. Okay, so I think crepe fabric will be the best. So go ahead and make use of crepe fabric. If you are dealing with a thick crepe crepe fabric, you can decide not to use lining for this tutorial, okay? But you can also use a duchet material, a thick duchet material, or the lighter one, so whichever one you prefer. So I hope this tutorial was helpful, guys. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. If there's any question, please drop it down on the comment section below. I will love to read them, okay? Bye for now. See you in our next video. Bye.